So you're in year 10. All your friends are out playing, parties are starting to happen, friends are starting to drink, a couple of people starting to do drugs. You got a crush on a girl at school, your mum's giving you the heebie-jeebies, she's telling you to clean your room all the time, she's always on your back. All these things are starting to happen when you're in year 10. And it can be very distracting. It's exciting. There's so many cool things happening, and you're not necessarily thinking about what you're going to do with your life when you're 25, 35, 45. You're not thinking about that at all. You've got a pretty good life. Mum and dad pay for everything. You know, you might have a part-time job, you might not, and you're not really under much financial pressure at all. You don't have a home loan, you don't have a mortgage, you probably don't have kids, you don't have a partner, whether that's a husband or a wife. Life's pretty good. One day, and amongst all these distractions, what we don't seem to realise, or what we don't have the foresight in at a young age, is that one day we're going to have to do everything ourselves. We're going to have to put a roof over our own head. We're going to have to put food in our own fridge. All our friends will be off doing their own thing, so all that'll be gone. We possibly may be married or have a husband or wife. And all these kind of pressures are going to come onto us. And we're going to be responsible for everything that happens in our lives. And when you're in year 10, you don't have that foresight. And as I said, why would you? There's no pressure about it, and life's pretty good at the moment. Something that I'd like to turn a light bulb on for anyone that's listening that's in year 10 is that it's a great time, because you're listening to what I have to say right now. And the light that I'm shining on the matter is that you're in a time now where you've still got so many options. And if you do well at school, and you do well in year 10, 11, 12, and you don't necessarily have to know what you have to do, but have to know what you want to do, but if you at least do your best, you'll have options. People think, if I want to become an engineer or a neurosurgeon or a rocket scientist, or I want to be the best builder, the best builder around, or I want to be I want to own a really successful tractor company or something like that. There's a bit of a misconception when you're young, and it's if you do really well at school, you can't have fun. Totally the opposite. There is a bit of a stigma that the people that are really smart and do really well were really nerdy and really geeky when they were young. They had no life, they had no friends, etc., etc. No way. You can certainly do both. And I knew that when I was young. I was lucky enough, and this isn't about me, but I want to use myself as an example. I was lucky enough to have the foresight at a young age to know that I could still do whatever I wanted to do in life and still have fun. And in order to be very successful, you've got to be good with people. When people do business with you, or in business, if to do well, people have to like you. People have to want to do business with you. So having a good balance and doing well at school and going out and having fun, you're actually developing your social and your people skills. So what I'm saying to you is that if you're in year 10 and you've been gifted with what I've just told you, you know that you should be going out and having fun. You can also do well at the same time and excel at whatever you want to do, whether it's school or a trade. And these are all good things, and they all help each other, and they all work in sync. And all these things work together with having a good life. And it's important. If you set yourself up young, you're at a fantastic time, you're at a critical time, and you've got a fantastic opportunity to give yourself a good life. And it's going to take some effort, absolutely. If it didn't require any effort, everyone would do it. But the effort's the best part about it. It's not the end result that's the most satisfying, it's the lead up to it. It's the journey, the process, the things you learn about yourself.